This is a truly magical kind of crab. Their entire bodies are tightly encased in red crystal, but you'd never guess. These crabs taste unbelievably delicious. Because of the terrifying gravity in the abyss, their meat becomes dense and firm. And just moments ago, Aru finally reached the endless abyss, 20,000 meters underground. The gravity here is absolutely insane. Aru, who normally weighs about 400 pounds, now weighs a staggering 2 tons. Every step feels like he's carrying a mountain on his back. His breathing grows heavy. His head starts spinning until his whole body stiffens, and he collapses to his knees with a heavy thud. Just when he's at a complete loss, a rolling rock suddenly gives him an idea. He immediately curls himself up and rolls downward like a massive ball. It looks a bit ridiculous, sure, but at least it keeps blood from pooling in his legs. He thought he could make it down safely this way, but then, something unexpected happens. Aru loses his balance, and Komatsu's kitchen knife flies right out of his pack. Aru quickly reaches out and manages to catch the knife in time, but by sheer coincidence, he ends up in the ruby crab's nest. Seeing the ground covered in crawling protein treasures, Aru's eyes light up. That melt-in-your-mouth texture, that sweet ocean flavor, he just can't stop eating. Before long, he's devoured hundreds of them. Just as he's enjoying himself, heavy footsteps echo from ahead. A minotaur slowly approaches. Aru pats his belly, full of confidence. He's not scared at all, but to his surprise, the minotaur doesn't attack. Instead, it backs away in fear. Aru is completely confused. He turns around and sees a tall, muscular man standing silently behind him. The man speaks so softly it's almost inaudible, but after hearing him, the minotaur acts like a scolded kitten, turns around, and runs off. That man is none other than the legendary Blade Master Melk, but his voice is so quiet, Aru can't understand a word. Meanwhile, Komatsu wakes up from his nap and finds the second-generation Melk taking a bath. He decides to make her a late-night snack, but when he walks in with the food, the awkwardness is off the charts. Turns out, the so-called second-generation Blade Master is actually a stunning woman, but instead of getting mad, she calmly tells her story. She was an orphan Melk adopted in the mountains. Though she calls herself the second generation, her master never actually taught her anything. Every technique she knows, she taught herself. At this point, she softly apologizes, thinking Komatsu might blame her for hiding her identity. But Komatsu simply smiles and says, "To me, you're the real Blade Master." Those words nearly bring her to tears. Meanwhile, Aru has finally met Melk, but thanks to that whisper-thin voice, he still can't make out a word. Just then, the minotaur from before comes running back. It's holding a small stone in its hand. Melk takes the stone and uses it to amplify his voice. This time, Aru finally understands. Melk tells Aru to follow him to his workshop. They make their way forward, through walls of rock and deep crevices, until they reach a mysterious cave, and the sight before them leaves Aru completely speechless. The place is filled with legendary blades.